Day 64 of Season of Nonviolence. He Rama, O God, by Gandhi. These are Gandhi's last words. Shot by an assassin as he continued to find nonviolent means to end the conflict between Hindu and Muslim Indians, these were his last words. They were also his mantra, taught to him by his childhood nurse. Throughout his life, he repeated it to himself constantly. He had learned it originally to banish childhood fears. All his life, he used it to banish the very real fears caused by his life's work. Fears, not just for himself, but for all those he served. It's been said that the difference between heroism and cowardice isn't the absence of fear. It is the brave one moving ahead in spite of fear. All his life, Gandhi proved that he was truly a hero. In his dying breath, he uttered the heartfelt prayer that had been in his consciousness all his life. These last words of Gandhi were a benediction, spoken for those around him, the assassin who still stood before him, his allies, those arrayed against him, and all of humanity. In a larger way, however, it was his last blessing to the world, to the future, and to all who seek the spiritual path of nonviolence. It is his blessing to us. His profound faith guided him throughout his life. Among other of Gandhi's amazing accomplishments was a book of his prayers he wrote later in his life. They, along with the Bhagavad Gita and the Ramayana, formed what Gandhi called these three shields to protect us. He went on to say that he believed that reading of these to be more beneficial than letters from him or even being in his presence. In a very real way, Gandhi was a sane man in an insane world. Gandhi's path was the way of satyagraha, a term he coined that means the path of nonviolent action, but in a deeper linguistic and spiritual sense has a root meaning of holding on to the truth. This is what his final words call upon us to do. His message to us is clear. The path of nonviolence is mere smoke and mirrors unless, like Gandhi, we hold a profound faith in our own cosmology, our own belief in the divine. If it does not guide us daily through spiritual practices, prayer, and turning in for guidance daily, our nonviolence is an illusion. Gandhi tells us we should truly look at the challenges before us and say, I don't know the answer here, but I do know there is a power and a presence in the universe that does. Then releasing fear, releasing ego, we turn to that source for the answer. Hey Rama, affirmative practice. Today I will meditate with Gandhi's mantra, Hey Rama, O God, or O Spirit, or whatever seems to be the best word to use. Today I will remember this mantra, repeating it to myself as often as I can remember. Remembering that power and presence, I will turn to it today for guidance in all my actions, great and small. This is the path of nonviolence.